Plastic Man freed all the villains and Superman is super pissed. Superman is determined to round up everybody that escaped, and when he's done with that, he's saving Plastic Man for last. Cyborg is locating escapees on his computer, while the Flash is running around the world looking for them. The Flash ends up running to Metropolis where he's surrounded by villains. Cyborg, I could use a hand. Most of the team is busy right now. I'ma send backup when I can. Sounds good. What's going on with Hal right now? We see Hal fighting Parasite in Coast City, and bro's eating his constructs like it's Laffy Taffy. Come here, your lunch! We catch up with Wonder Woman and she's depressed about everything that happened with her godly family. It's the regime's fault that her Olympic family is alienated. We see a villain group known as the Rogues, and a mysterious man is talking to them about teaming up, and that man is Batman. You see, the Rogues have a no-kill code, and with how grimy the superhero market's looking right now, these dudes are good guys in Batman's book. They dap up and agree to work with each other. Boom! We see the Flash trying to fight off these villains. He low-key whooping them until the villains start locking in and start jumping his ass, freezing that boy in place. Brr! But then they look up and Superman has arrived, looking like Homelander. Everybody stops what they're doing, we give up. Nobody wanted the smoke, and then the Flash rounds up everybody. But up in space, we see one of Superman's greatest villains. I live to kill you! He flies down at maximum speed. I live to! The Flash notices, but it's too late. Kill you! And Doomsday stomps on the Flash's back. Ah! Doomsday wants all the smoke with Superman. In Paris, we see Bruce and Selina on a little date. Selina's asking him what's the plan. You spent 5 years doing this shit. Pulled every trick out of your bag, and we're no closer to stopping him or his regime. What's the point? I'm not giving up. He crossed too many lines. We can't just let it go. Yeah, I know he killed the Joker. Big loss to mankind. Bitch, if you feel that way, go join the regime then. That's not what I'm saying. I know he's done awful things. He murdered Dinah and Oliver. And Renee, I'm totally with you. I just want to know what's the plan. Essentially, Batman tells her, let me cook. Back in Metropolis, we see Superman walking up to Doomsday mad as shit, and he punches him in the face, making bro fly through a building. Yo, Barry, he messed you up. Just relax and chill. I got this. And you, don't even think about escaping. He starts flying towards Doomsday, but Doomsday flies at him too, hitting him with an elbow. He grabs Superman by the throat, but Superman says, I'm sick of this shit, and throws Doomsday back. Tell me who sent you! Doomsday answers that question by hitting him with an uppercut. Boom! Making him fly up to space, then land in Gotham. Damn! And he continues applying pressure. No escaping fate. I live to kill you. You live to kill me? That's unfortunate because I'm not going anywhere. Superman grabs a piece of the bridge and hits Doomsday with it. Doomsday gets up and continues fighting. And while they fight, Bane is watching from a distance. Looks like I'm late to the party. Wonder Woman pulls up to the Hall of Justice and sees all this scrapping going on the PC. She sees that Bane is there too. She's not finna allow Superman to get jumped, so she flies there immediately. But she's a little late and Bane hops into the fight. No! Boom! He cracks Doomsday in the back of the head. She was not expecting that, and Superman was not expecting that shit either. Bane puts Doomsday in a full Nelson, so Superman starts clobbering him, knocking him out. Wonder Woman grabs Bane by the back. What's good with all this? Please, lady, I don't want to fight you. Alright, bro, what do you want? I want to prove I can be a better friend than Captain. Put him down, Diana. I'm listening. We both hate the Bat. We can work together. I don't hate Batman. Batman's hiding underground and shit. I can get word from the streets and find him. Alright, bro, I'm busy right now, but we gonna talk about this later. Superman leaves to help Cyborg and Hal fight Parasite. He flies in at the speed of light, grabbing him, taking him up to space to the sun and throwing him in that shit. Toasted Parasite. Back at the Hall of Justice, everybody's like, where's Parasite? He's not rounded up with everybody else we caught. Superman tells them he was a special case. I took care of him. People on the team aren't rocking with Bane being on their roster. Boom! Hawkgirl even throws her weapon at the back of his head. Why you bringing criminals in here? Superman tells him, I'm done talking. Whether you agree with me or not, deal with it. This is not a democracy. Talking that hot shit. In Germany, we see a random gray man. He walking around the city butt naked talking about, me? Superman and Cyborg are going over all the villains that are still out there. 60% of the villains are still out there. They got a lot of work to do. Wonder Woman comes in the room telling Superman we need to talk. Clark, you're shutting us out again. This is not your burden to carry alone. We all been in this fight for 5 years. You wouldn't have got this far by yourself. We all contributed to this. Superman like, yeah, you're right. We gotta work together. Before leaving, she tells him, I'm totally against employing dangerous criminals. Duly noted. We go back to that gray man and he's looking at himself through the water. Wear me home. Who me father? Where am me? An old man on the streets walking. Why are you butt ass naked? Where's your clothes? So he walks up to him, giving him a red blanket. I know who you are. Who am me? You're Superman. And we see that he is the clone that escaped. Back in Gotham, we see Catwoman meet up with somebody on a boat. That somebody is the Penguin. She's trying to get him on Batman's team. But then out of nowhere, Bane walks in and she knows exactly what's going on. She jumps over Bane. I guess you guys are part of the regime, huh? Then punches the Penguin in the face. Jerk. She dodges him again, then hops out the window. But once she lands outside, the water is frozen. And we see that Frost was waiting outside for her. Bane then jumps out the boat. Too slow and she weaves him again. But then Frost freezes Catwoman's legs. Nice try, but you can't win this battle. Bane emerges from the water, grabbing Catwoman. He captures her and they take her away. She wakes up tied up in a chair with Bane, Frost, and Killer Croc in her face. They plan on interrogating her. We will find Batman and his hideout. And you're gonna tell us. Even if I knew, why would I tell you? You're gonna tell us everything. You think you aren't, but you are. Everyone has a breaking point, or in this case, a freezing point, and they begin torturing her. Y'all gonna have to find out if Catwoman folds on the next episode of Injustice. I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time.